Hello, good evening, and welcome to Hockey with Ice. I am Matt, and we are here for another Swedish Hockey League reaction, a live reaction as the game is going on, and we are watching Game 3 of the relegation series between Oskarshamn and HV71, HV71. We've got the first period done and dusted. It is goalless, so no action has been missed in terms of goal action, but there has been plenty of action in the game itself. Lots of back and forth, quite a few penalties, including one which will see Oskarshamn short-handed heading into the second period. But yes, it's been an exciting game so far. I've changed up the scenery a little bit, so we'll see how that all works in today's live stream. But should be a good one. We have got about 4 minutes to go. It's either, or is it 3 minutes? Let me have a quick look. Let me see, 4 minutes to go before the return of the two teams onto the ice to get the second period underway. Looking at the details so far. So yeah, a few big opportunities. I will say Victor Lodin has been very good for Oskarshamn. He scored 2, of course, in the first game. That's Oskarshamn won 4-2, and he's been active. Couple of big hits, including the big one on Oscar Fusker Mulgård. The Seattle prospect did come back on the ice, but he was a bit shaken up by it. From there, there's been a few more chances. The main guy who has been creating havoc for HV has been Ståhl Lyrenäs. So that is Oscar Ståhl Lyrenäs. He hit the bar for HV, and he also had a big chance late on when he could have gone through. There was then a big chance for Sahorna right at the end for Oskarshamn on a breakaway. Wasn't able to take advantage of that. But Raden Lentz has drawn a penalty for HV. That was Rasmus Bengtsson, who is in the box for Oskarshamn. So the teams are just coming back out onto the ice now and getting ready to go. And we will be seeing who's able to get on top. Quick chat message to make sure that's working. There we go. And I can bring it up as a featured comment, in theory, if I turn it on. Like an idiot. There we go. So, yes, get in contact if you're watching live. No, I can't show you the game. I had a couple of comments last time. Can I show the game? No, I can't. I will have sort of a blurry image of the game behind me, if that's any good to you, just as a bit of background colour. But watch along via any way you can. We do have coverage here in the UK on Home of Hockey, so get a subscription for that. Well worth it. All your SHL, Hockey Allsvenska, Svenska Dam, Hockey League, Finnish Liga. That's in the playoffs at the moment. I was watching a bit of Tappara Tumpra just before this game started. They were 1-0 up. So lots of good hockey to watch on there to buy a subscription for that. But yes, the lights have come up, as you can sort of see behind me, and we are almost ready to go. So, oops, get the chair in the right place. There we are. Let's see what this second period brings. So yeah, HV are on the penalty, on the power play. So that's an opportunity for them to take the lead and to really set the tone for this second period. Tom Mitika is out there for HV. The centre. In goal, so for Oskarshamn, in goal is Thomas Ryden, which was a bit of a surprise to me. I don't know why he's in, rather than Emil Cruz or Langhammer. I'm assuming Langhammer, who started both the first 2 games, is injured, but I don't know. I've not been able to see anything on that. So it is Thomas Ryden who is in goal for Oskarshamn. For HV, there was a bit of a mix around. So it is Frederick Dickow who is in goal. He came off for one sort of shift ultimately because there was something wrong with his equipment. So the officials felt he was taking far too long to try and get that sorted. So HV had to send out Joni Autio for one shift, and then they returned to how they were. But here we are. So we are back underway. It's 1 minute 20 on the power play for HV. As Dickow plays it behind his own goal. And HV come out on the attack, and they dump it in and they're able to regain it. So a minute to go on the power play. And HV trying to set something up on the blue line. Sort of a casky on the blue line for HV at the moment. And they've got men in front. Shot on net, trying to tip it. Decent little opportunity. We'll have to see a replay of that to see quite how it came to the player in front. I'm not sure who it was. But now HV come in. Good opportunity. Nice little wrist shot. And there's some pushing and shoving. There's a bit of that in the first period and a bit more now. So that was Oliver Kasky coming in, skating in, and putting a wrist shot on Ryden, who dealt with it, or Reden, I guess it is. He dealt with that quite comfortably, but it was a good save earlier from him. Nice little bit of play. It was Borastrom who had it, and a little tip in front from 26, Tommy Tika. His little tip actually took it wide. That's a decent opportunity for HV on the power play. As the Lino drops the puck, so but that's won by Oskarshamn, so they're able to dump it down the other end of the ice. 20 seconds to go on a power play then. He didn't manage to do anything with it. He came all the way to Reden, and he's hacked it down the other end of the ice again. So that's basically going to do it for the HV power play, which didn't result in anything. So frustrating for them. And now the whistle has blown. So there. Good start for Oskarshamn though. Coming out short-handed. They knew their first job. Ooh, they're just showing a replay of Reden. He almost mishandled that puck. Could have been a problem, but he was able to get rid of it. Oskarshamn currently out shooting HV 12-6, so they're on top in that regard, and they came out pretty hot and strong. As I mentioned earlier, Victor Lodin particularly was very aggressive, both on the forecheck and also with his skating, really driving at the HV defence. And it's a shot on net by Oskarshamn, but dealt with by Dickow. It's another one that's flicked on the Oskarshamn net, and Reden plays it. There's good work by HV though in the corner on the forecheck to pen Oskarshamn in. They're able to recover it, and they've claimed the zone, although Oskarshamn should now be able to get it clear. Lucas Yashik has it, and is now going to work it clear. Yashik to Victor Lodin. He comes in on the net. Little shot. Dickow drops it, and the puck actually comes clear. So that was shaky moment for HV. And now, through the panic, they've dumped it down the other end of the ice, and that's going to be icing. So Oskarshamn, good drift by them from their top line. I say top line. They're a little bit mixed after the penalty kill, actually. Yashik was out there, Lodin, but now Victor Lodin has gone into the box. So he had 2 or 3 hits in the first period, which were a bit near the line, close to the line, I should say. And now on the forecheck, going after Nick Shaw, and his stick does come up and hit Nick Shaw in the mouth. So, no question, that is a high sticking call. So, Victor Lodin goes into the box. And there we are, early on. Oskarshamn have just killed off a penalty, but now they've gone and given away another one. So, big chance for HV. We're 3 minutes into the second period, and they are now back on the power play. Let's see what they can make of this. Mulgård as the centre on the power play. Nick Shaw is out there too. Just doing a bit of housekeeping here in my notes, but Oskarshamn did a good job there of stealing the puck and almost had a little breakaway opportunity, but they've decided to just dump it in and make a line change, which makes sense, particularly because they've only just come off the penalty kill. I guess they need to be a little bit extra careful. They don't burn their legs out. But Oskarshamn have got the puck again and they dumped it in. Good work by them. Hugo Johansson having a chance, but now they've got caught up the ice, and now HV are going to come the other way, and the puck almost got through to Andrei Petterson. He scored in the previous game. That's 3 points so far from the first 2 games, is Petterson. They came up the ice on the left-hand side. I think it was Nick Shaw. Yep, head up. Good cross-ice pass and a good shot on net there by Andrei Petterson. One touch to set it. Oh, it hit the bar, in fact. Hit the bar. Clanged off the face of the bar. So, Oskarshamn living dangerously. And that's what happens when you keep giving away penalties. You get yourself into trouble. So, a minute to go on the power play. Let's see if they can create another good chance like that. It's going to come round to Isaac Granström. Oh, they're unable to keep it in the zone. So it goes over the blue line. They have to retreat. Cheer from the Oskarshamn home faithful. Now it gets dumped in, but not played very well. So Oskarshamn are going to be able to get that. Flip it up, flip it out. Ooh, opportunity for a little breakaway here. Shot from distance, goes wide. Oskarshamn trying to put them under pressure, but then the puck comes back out and they're able to dump it back in. So just 20 seconds to go on a power play now for HV. Oskarshamn have done a good job on this. Only problem, as we saw with Örebro in the round of 16 game on Monday, if you keep going on a penalty kill, it does end up costing you so much. But here's Oskarshamn coming back, another shot on target. That one by Austin Wagner. They've done well there, so penalty has been killed off. And away they go. So Victor Lodin's penalty doesn't cost Oskarshamn. And the job for them now will be to use the momentum from those 2 penalty kills to push them on offensively. They're trying to start that off. Nick Gurderson doing a good job on the boards. Really hard work. They did brilliantly to keep hold of the puck under a lot of pressure, and now they're trying to work the opportunity. Shot on net and it's in! Brilliant work by them. Nick Olsson started it with some great work on the boards. Brilliant stuff. He was under so much pressure, but he was able to keep on the puck. It's Heinrich Sahorna who has tucked it home. It was a shot on net, and then Heinrich Sahorna was able to put home the rebound. And that is 1-0 for Oskarshamn. There we go. Proof is in. Proof is in the score there. Although HV are questioning, maybe they might be challenging this. It's good work by Nick Erlisson on the boards. Did really well. Back one way, then another. Did brilliantly to get away from Hugo Franchon. And then nice little pass out to Bengtsson. Put it back to the blue line. It was a shot on net. And then there is Sahorna to tuck it home. It's Victor Lodin who had this shot on net. He's been all over the game so far. And Sahorna is there to score. So that is 1-0. Oskarshamn. Enek Sahorna, the Czech, with his goal. That's his first point of the series. And Oskarshamn are up. I'll be honest, no less than Oskarshamn deserve here. They've been good. They were the better team in the first period, much as it was a bit of a chaotic period. They were the better team. Did a great job killing off those 2 penalties, and that's exactly what we were talking about. Let's try and use that momentum to create something good offensively, and they did it straight away. So well done to them. Victor Odin and David Quenville with the assists on the goal. And that is Oskarshamn up 1-0, and then there's another chance. Ooh, I don't know what he was doing there. Johan Jonsson was through on the left, looked up, was looking for support, and there was no one there, so he just sort of chucked it in. And now Oskarshamn coming back. Doing a good job here. They've controlled the zone. Shot coming in from deep, pushed away. That was Rasmus Bengtsson with a shot from the blue line. Dickau having to try and hold on here. HV are just reading a little bit. The Bigi Hockey Centre is loudly behind them. It's a relatively small arena, but makes a good noise when it's full like this. There's a good contingent from the travelling HV as well. Ooh, that's a nasty fall. It's not going to be a penalty, but a HV player crashed into the backboards there down the Oskarshamn end. There we go. Ooh, here come Oskarshamn. Nice bit of play. Just started putting a few shifts together here. Austin Wagner doing a good job. That top line working well. Wagner, Yashik and Uksanen. Eight minutes gone in the second period. Oskarshamn have broken a deadlock, but there's almost a... Ooh, Sturl Lirinus, he's been the danger man so far for HV. Hit the bar in the first period, and he had a big opportunity in front of Thomas Rieden, but unable to capitalise on it. Well, the puck's down the other end, and Dickau has had to cover her up, and there's more pushing and shoving. Here we go. Here we go. Handbags at dawn. Handbags in the evening, I guess you'd call it. But HV chance here. Sturl Lirinus, lovely pass to him, and a good shot on net. And in fact, too, that's a good double save by Thomas Rieden. Good double save. Sturl Lirinus just took the first one first time, put it on net, and jammed at the second opportunity. But Thomas Rieden was strong to it and kept them out. Shot on net, Nick Shaw having a go on a slap shot that gets pushed wide by Dickau. Nick Shaw, that was Victor Odin. Nick Shaw, wrong team. Good hit by Quenville, but HV have rescued it, and Oskarshamn zone, but now Oskarshamn are able to bring it clear. That's going to be icing it against them, so it will go back down their end. It looks like they're going to go to a little power break, potentially. Victor Lodin is getting the replays now. 2 big hits, one on Bobby Dardello, 3 big hits. And then nice little bit of play to help set up initially the work by Ederson on the wing. And then it was his slap shot that the rebound fell to Sahorna, who gave Oskarshamn the lead. Well, they've not gone to a break as yet. There was a face-off in the Oskarshamn zone that was won by HV, and there's been a bit more pushing and shoving on the back of it. This is a big game, isn't it? Tied 1 apiece. And now in Oskarshamn. 2-1. Doesn't decide anything in the best of 7, but just starts putting you in a better position. Oskarshamn able to knock it out. Markus Niinanen bringing it clear and going round the back of the net out to the blue line. Oskarshamn trying to create some of the pucks a bit all over the place at the moment, but they're able to recover it. Johan Johansson. And there's a shot on net that Tikau has to hold on to. So 9.5 minutes into the second period, and it's been a good second period so far for Oskarshamn. Coach Martin Fielander, very smart in his suits with black shirts and black tie. Didn't look overly happy, but I'm sure he is inside. That's HV. Hit the puck for icing, so that will go down the other end of the ice. The Oskarshamn fans be now being shown on screen, clapping and cheering their team. Shot goes wide by Oskarshamn. HV are able to get it clear. They have a chance to break away here. Full flying coming through. Simon Ernerud trying to have a shot. Gets blocked in front. And Oskarshamn will come clear. Reverse pass hits a skate and eludes the intended target, so it goes back into the Oskarshamn zone. Shot from Anton Millery that was pushed wide, but that's been the way of things the last 5 or 6 minutes, really. Oskarshamn generally getting the better of it, but there have been some opportunities for HV. They're looking dangerous when they do get forward, and that's a good shot on net. Pettersson with the opportunity, hit the bar not too long ago. Now he has a shot saved by Thomas Rieden. And of course, a bit more pushing and shoving to boot. And the ice crew come out to sort out the snow around the goals. It's been a good competitive game so far. Both teams have looked dangerous when they've gone forward, but it's been Oskarshamn who've been more on the front foot so far in this one. That being said, there's just 1 goal in it so far, so HV certainly won't be panicking at all just yet. The Oskarshamn fans are waving the towels now. I'll be honest, I don't mind towels. The clappers that HV had in their game the other day. Was it HV who had the clappers? Someone had the clappers. I think it was HV. Not a fan of those. Bit rinky-dink Mickey Mouse for me. There we are. We have just over 9 minutes to go in the second period here. Oskarshamn with 19 shots on goal. HV with 11. Oskarshamn was just committed icing, so puck goes down at the other end of the ice. HV fans certainly being outsung at the moment because the Oskarshamn fans are jumping up and down and waving their scarves around. But fair play to HV. There's a decent little group of them in the corner. And they are getting behind their team too. This game can quickly turn around, as we know, and HV had a decent opportunity there. Shot from Bobby Nardella, who we know has been so dangerous this season. You suspect he will be very much a wanted man this summer. Whatever happens to HV. Thomas Rieden having to just keep a hold of the puck, which is going to lead to the whistle. It's pinged up on the screen. There's been a goal between Södertälje and Karlskoga. Karlskoga have equalised against Södertälje. That's in the Hockey Allsvenska playoffs. Ooh, opportunity for HV. Didn't quite come to Mulgård. Oscar Fisker Mulgård was battling for it in front of the crease. Didn't quite get to him. And he was crowded out well by the Oskarshamn defence. You're now trying to get down the other end of the ice with Nick Erderson. Ooh, there's a coming together between Nick Erderson and HV player, but play on, and now HV are coming back at them. Shot on net. Dealt with comfortably by Thomas Rieden, and now there's a breakaway. Here's a chance for Oskarshamn. Big chance, great save. Fredrik Dickau, brilliant save. It was Artie Oksanen who had the opportunity. He was all alone. Nice pass down to him. Quick breakaway. Dickau was strong for HV. Made sure that didn't go in, but Oskarshamn are coming again. Ooh, air shots, and now HV are going back. It's back and forth. Brilliant action here in the relegation playoff. Battle on the boards, battle on the boards. Good stuff. Ooh, a couple of them down on the ice now. Wow, big opportunity there. Artie Oksanen through on goal. Glorious opportunity for him to double Oskarsshamn's lead. But Fredrik Dickau stayed big, stayed strong, and stopped it going in. That was nasty. Hudson getting a skate to the face. Oksanen, good save. Good save, Dickau. Pushing and shoving in the corner. Oskarshamn win it. Salomonsson has got it, and then he peels it off. Jonas Engström, who tries to play it back, but no, it's kept in the zone. Ooh, there's a HV player down. Is there going to be a call on that? He's looking around, looking for the referee to say something, and nothing's happening. But they're playing on, and HV coming down the other end. Good save, Thomas Reeden again. That time shot by Oliver Kaski. Oskarshamn now. Victor Odin tries to pass it across, just eluded the player. Victor Odin has been all over this game. All over it. And that's a beautiful pass by him. Now it comes back to him. Oh, lovely bit of play. Flicks it out wide. Coming again. Oskarshamn deflects off a skate. Doesn't get through. That was Rasmus Bengtsson trying to find something. But now it's coming back, and there's almost another opportunity for Bengtsson. Couldn't find his way to the puck. That second line for Oskarshamn has been so good in this game so far. Four minutes 30 to go in the second period. Ovir, oh, Liridus was waiting for it again. He's found himself into some great positions so far in this game. Puck didn't get to him that time, and he slapped his stick on his way back to the bench. A bit frustrated that it didn't come to him. Here they come. Oh, great opportunity, and it's a goal. HV have equalised. It is number 67. Oliver Kaski puts it home. The HV travelling fans are up on their feet. Great finish by Kaski. The defenseman steps up, slams it home on a wrist shot, and that is the equaliser. Oskarshamn 1, HV 1. Thomas Reeden looks back and looks up at the screen, waiting to see quite what happened. It was a good rush down the left-hand side. Nice bit of play. Pinged across. Kaski was all alone. Nobody picked him up. And he made no mistake. The pass coming across to him by Colby Sissons. One defenseman to another. Puts it home. And it's Oskarshamn 1, HV 1. So, I was just about to say that all Oskarshamn had played well. They were only 1-0 up, and that was perhaps not indicative of how well they'd played. And that's the trouble. If you don't take advantage of those opportunities, you can be knocked down by a sucker punch, and that's what's happened for them. So, HV, 3.5 minutes to go in his second period, and they're now looking a danger team. Flying around the boards, it's back on the blue line for them. They're trying to set something up. Oskarshamn on the heels a bit. Puck hits the back of the net, bouncing off the backboards. And Oskarshamn were able to clear it, but they need to clear their heads a little here. Oh, and they'll do that through Victor Lodin. Lovely little move. Oh, he's screaming at the referee, slamming his stick against the boards. He can't believe he hasn't been given a penalty there. Now another player has gone flying. Johansson has gone flying, and that is going to be a penalty. But Victor Lodin was through, and he is furious that he didn't get a call. There was a call all the way down the other end of the ice, and it has gone Oskarshamn's way. So they will go on a power play with 2 minutes 55 to go. It's their captain, Andrei Petachon, who gets his stick in on Johansson and is going to get done for tripping. So, big opportunity just as HV have equalised. Barely a minute later, they go short-handed. So, what can Oskarshamn do? Can they hit back? Victor Lodin still shouting at the referee. Can't believe he didn't get a penalty. We haven't seen a replay of it as yet. But here we go. 2:55 to go in the second period. It's 1-1. Oskarshamn now on the power play. It was the 5th best power play in the SHL regular season, which when you consider Oskarshamn were the worst team in the league on points, shows that that was one of the bits of their team that was really effective. Let's see if they can do it again here. They're trying to create something. They've held us so nicely. They're trying to work a move, and here they come. Good shot. Tried to find a player in front. Didn't come, but now another slap shot. Saved by Dickau in a HV goal. There's some pushing and a shoving. Big smiles on their faces. They know it's all in the battle. Artie Oksanen was the one out in front of the net, trying to make something happen, trying to get a tip. Victor Lodin is such a danger right now. He has been all over this game, and he's out there on the right wing with a left-handed shot, a bit of a Leon Draisaitl type of a move. Not quite as close to the end line as Draisaitl likes to be. But Oskarshamn win the face-off again. Now they can set something up. Here they come again. Artie Oksanen. Ooh, good defensive play on him. That was well done by HV. They separated the man from the puck and got it clear. But Oskarshamn able to try and come back in straight away, and they do. Or Oksanen tries to, well, he pings it round the boards, and Oskarshamn have got it back under control. So here they are on the power play. Just over a minute to go on the power play. 2 minutes to go in the period. Big moment in this game. Working it, trying to find the opportunity. It's a shot on net by Lukas Jasic. But fairly comfortable for Dickau to save it. Although the attempt to clear that, yes, HV do get it out of the zone. But only one of their penalty killers is able to change. So there's some tired legs out there for HV, but this time they are able to hack it down the other end of the ice. So that will mean they get to a change in. And Thomas Rieden almost got himself into a right muddle, the Oskarshamn goalie. 25 seconds to go on a power play. Here come Oskarshamn again. Victor Lodin pushes it back. Anton Millery is there on the blue line. Comes across to him. He's going to hit it from deep. Deflects wide. In fact, deflects up and over into the netting, which draws the whistle. It's a good end to this period. It's been a good period, this. It was nip and tuck in the first period, goalless, but good competitive action. But the two teams have traded goals in the second period, and it's just starting to heat up. It's exactly as you want it as a fan, especially as a neutral. Both teams look dangerous when they're going forward, and that always makes for an exciting game, because you know that even if one team's on top, which has happened in various points of the second period, the other team always looks like they could create something going the other way. That makes for an entertaining back and forth game. The power play is over, so well done to HV. They've dodged that bullet. Thomas Rieden again with a dicey bit of play with the puck on his paddle. He's got away with it though, but 40 seconds to go in the second period. That's going to be icing against Oskarshamn by the looks of it. Yes, it is. So 35 seconds to go. There'll be a face-off in the Oskarshamn end. backhand pass, should he? They're going to just let it go. Oskarshamn, maybe one last chance at the end of the second period. Working it around. Trying to shoot it on net. It goes wide. Almost deflected in an awkward way. But that is going to do it for the second period. And a really good, entertaining second period it was too. One goal apiece. Oskarshamn taking the lead. Victor Lodin has been all over this game, both offensively and on the forecheck. And it was his shot that was dealt with okay by Dickow in the HV goal, but next to Hornet was there to knock home the rebound to give Oskarshamn the lead. But then HV have got back through defenseman Oliver Kasky. Lovely finish by him, although Oskarshamn will be disappointed that they left him all free and open to knock that one home. Opportunities from there for both teams. It's been a good period and brilliantly set up for the third period here. It's such a big game. Third game in a best-of-7 series. It's tied one apiece so far. Who is going to get the advantage today? Who's going to win the third period? Who's going to take the 2-1 series lead? It's going to be an interesting one. So much good action already. You get the feeling that it's just bubbling up and it's going to be even better in the third. So I'm going to take a 10-minute or so break. I will set up my counter. Let's see. Here we go. What have we got? 16 minutes, I guess. There we go. Let's reset that. I will set up my intermission counter. And yes, I'll have a 10-minute or so break. And then we will be back with 5 minutes or so to go before the start of the third period, getting ready for that one. And what is sure to be an absolute cracker of the third period here in this game at the Biggie Hockey Centre. That's where we are at the end of the second period though. Oskarshamn 1, HV 1, all to play for in the third period. Stick around, I'll be back in about 10 minutes time, getting ready for the third period. Hello, welcome back to Hockey with Ice. We're back on the live stream. Almost there. It's less than 3 minutes to go before the start of the third period. Tied one apiece between Oskarshamn and HV. Which way is this one going to go? It's going to be a good one. So the players just now coming back onto the ice. Getting ready for the third period. Of course, this is the relegation playoff. Tomorrow night, on Thursday night, we have the start of the quarterfinals. So that will be Färjestad against Rögle and Växjö against Luleå. So the two teams that we saw come through the playoffs in Rögle and Luleå are in action tomorrow night. That's at 7 p.m. local time, 6 p.m. here in the UK. Then on Friday, we have the other two matchups. And some interesting news. I say interesting, not a good word to use really. Unfortunate and concerning news for fans of Linköping. The team announced today that their goaltender, Marcus Herby, just said he was ill, or that's the translation, the Google Translate of it. But they are saying he is not going to be involved. Not only is he going to miss the first game, he's not going to be involved in the quarter-final matchup against Skellefteå. Now, losing a player of that quality, a goaltender of that quality, is always going to be a blow. But especially in the case of Linköping, because when you look at the numbers, if I can, looking past my microphone, so Marcus Herby in the 52-game regular season played in, I think it's 42. It is 42 of the 52 games. Marcus Herby got involved. Jesper Mierenby, I think it is. Mierenby, and that's the one. He is the backup, and he presumably is going to be the man who's going to be in net for the whole of the quarterfinals. Decent goalie, no question about that, but he's not Marcus Herby, and that is a big blow for Linköping against a very good Skellefteå team. They're going to have to try and get round that, but that is for another day. Before we get to that, we're getting back to the relegation playoff. Two goalies are in their nets, crowd are on their feet. It's going to be a good one. Okay, let's bring the arena noise back in. And let's get ready to go. Put the iPad away. Here we go. And we are about to get back underway. Really can't call this one. Both teams have looked good in different periods of the game, or different spells of the game, should we say. Oskarshamn did look like they were going to be just pushing away a little bit, but HV have come back, and we'll see how this period goes on. But just going back over my notes, that breakaway chance for Artie Oksanen. Great save by Fredrik Zicker out, so I don't think you can call it a miss so much for Oksanen. But that was at 1-0, and it was only about 2.5 minutes later that HV got their equaliser, so it could have been 2-0 to Oskarshamn. Period ended 1-1, and now it's all down to the final 20 minutes. Potentially, of course, we can go to overtime. But let's see, as the referee blows a whistle, so we're on the way. Got a cup of tea ready. It is just gone 20 past 8 p.m. here in the UK. Oskarshamn have 22 shots on net. HV 16. Just focusing on Thomas Rieden, the Oskarshamn goaltender today. Nice helmet he's got there, sort of green. I don't know if it's some sort of wolf or monster he's got on his. The fangs coming out under his chin. Wild looking thing. Did look a little bit dodgy on 3 occasions in the second period, playing the puck. So maybe not quite his forte. I'll be honest, I haven't seen a huge amount of Rieden. He played 3 times for Oskarshamn during some injuries for their regular goaltenders. But he's held his own so far in this one. That's going to be icing against HV. So camera focuses in on the HV coaching staff and then flicks across to Victor Lodin with Oskarshamn. He's been the best player on the ice so far in this game. Let's see who we're giving that award to in 20 minutes' time. Gerderson coming down the right, little shot on net. No real trouble for Dicko, but an early shot on net in the first period. He battled along the boards. And Wolver able to break away. But good defending. Good defending. Radon Lentz was trying to get round the outside, but he was shut off very effectively. Wolver have to go back into their own zone, and they're coming again. Now Oskarshamn have the puck. There we go, that's a bit better. Horvath with a shot that goes wide. Little snapshot by Simon Ernerud. There's another one that deflects wide, so good little bit of pressure from Horvath early in this third period. And it's going to lead to Oskarshamn flipping it down the other end of the ice for icing. So Horvath will be able to get in on top of that. They're focusing in on Oliver Kaski. Ooh, he was lucky there. So, no surprise, Victor Lodin has been the danger man for Oskarshamn, and Oliver Kaski just gave him what, on replay, should have been a cross-check on his back, and he should have been called for it. He got away with it. Victor Lodin looked up and was wondering, that's the second time, in fact, that he's been wondering why he didn't get a call. So he's clearly the danger man. Patrick Karkvist, of course, is out. So Victor Lodin is the one that Horvath are worried about, and they're trying to wind him up and put pressure on him. Meanwhile, it's Horvath putting pressure on the Oskarshamn zone. They've just knocked it back behind the net, and there's a scramble for it. Andre Petitchon has it, lays it back to Kaski. Didn't end up with a shot coming through on it. Now Oskarshamn will try and come clear, but it's a good hit. It comes to nothing. They're going to go on a change of Oskarshamn, but Horvath will come straight back at them. Nice bit of defending. Oskar Stuhl, Lirinus was trying to work his way around, and he's going to maybe have a second chance at this. Pushes it away. In the corner, David Quenville smashes into him, but his helmet comes off, so he has to skate off the ice, and this could have cost Oskarshamn that, but thankfully for them, Horvath weren't able to keep the puck in the zone and had to retreat. Oskarshamn coming through. Victor Odin again. Got 2 men on him almost every time. Well, they try to put 2 men on him every time he gets it, but he snaps a wrist shot almost from the blue line. It gets through, and Alison pushing and shoving. Alison for Oskarshamn, and Victor Brajon for HV, and they're still going at it. They might both get chucked into the box for this. Yep. Incidental penalties for those two, so they will probably stick with 5-on-5. So we see a replay now. Oskarshamn was lucky not to get a call against him with a... Ooh, and then Quenville, the reason Quenville's helmet came off is because he got an elbow to the face. Bit of rough and tumble out there, just as you'd expect in a big playoff game. Five minutes gone then in the third period, and a couple of half chances, but maybe there's going to be one here. Ooh, that was close. Heinrichs Horner, the goal scorer for Oskarshamn, almost got through the middle. It was closed down, and both teams will go on a change. Oh, and now an opportunity. Lovely pass shot. Good save, Dickow. Come up big for HV again. It was Gustav Westland who had the opportunity. Lovely pass to find him. He took a wrist shot on, and there's almost an opportunity at the back post. Is it in? No, it's not. Oh, Oskarshamn. Pushing, and now they want a penalty. Are they going to get one? No, they're not. Markus Nennonen had the opportunity at the back post. Unable to get the shot away, then thought he was fouled, but now Oskarshamn coming back. They're coming through. Lovely bit of skating. But no, closed off by HV. Back and forth. HV now coming through. Shot. Oh, lovely poke check. Lovely poke check. I think that was Martin Johansson for Oskarshamn who got in the way and made sure that shot didn't come off. But HV coming again. Well held by Oskarshamn. Oh, they're going back and forth. And here they come again. Stuhl Lirinus. Puck taking off his stick there and they dump it in. Is that going to go for icing? No, they're going to play it. 13 minutes to go in the third period. Two teams can't be separated yet, but they're just starting to go up into the next gear, these two teams, putting each other under pressure. That shot goes wide for Oskarshamn. Here's Tedenby with a lovely little reverse pass. Raden Lentz trying to get onto the end of it, unable to do so. There's another shot on that. The third line is starting to come into play for HV now. Oskarshamn coming back at it. Lukas Jacek pushes it across. No, goes right round the boards. Oskarshamn have to go back into their own end. Quenville picks it up behind his own net and skates forward. Oh, that's a poor giveaway, although they're not going to get away. Yeah, they are going to get away with it. HV now, shot on there from a wide angle, doesn't get through. David Quenville's skates got in the way of that one. So good block by him. Battle, and Oskarshamn trying to come clear as the player's gone down. Victor Lodin is up again, wondering how on earth he isn't getting a call. That's the third time he's looked at the officials with disgust, expecting to get a call and doesn't get one. He is a marked man, there's no question about it. HV know he's the danger man. Big opportunity there for Gustav Westland. And then another one for Marcus Nennan, and he had to bring it down with his glove and then flicked it on net. Actually hit the side of the post there. So a couple of big chances for Oskarshamn. 8 minutes or so into the third period, but it remains 1-1. Oh, come together. Now HV have it. It's come loose. Shot pushed to one side. Thomas Reeden having to keep composed. But HV doing a good job of keeping it in the Oskarshamn zone. They're trying to regroup, trying to go again. Here they come. Brandstrom flicks it on net. Good save again from Reeden. Ooh, almost another opportunity. Henrik Bernström is starting to get involved, and now shot in front. Oh, Andre Pettersson, the HV captain, had an opportunity right out in front of the Oskarshamn crease. Thomas Reeden was able to stone him, but that was a chance. Borgström winding it around the boards. Lovely little pass out to Andre Pettersson by Nick Shaw, and good save. He was big, made himself big, got himself on top of Pettersson. Although, just seeing on the replay, Pettersson is looking at himself, shouting at himself, saying, oh, big opportunity. But they come again, do HV. Oh, unlucky. Oh, here come Oskarshamn. Stick break on the shot from the blue line, and Oskarshamn come in and score! What a goal! And what a turnaround! An unfortunate series of events for HV, but it is Oskarshamn 2, HV 1. It was a chance at the blue line for HV. Shot attempted, the stick exploded, and Austin Wagner took the puck, said, thank you very much, I'll take it down the other end, and absolutely rifled a shot past Dickau. That is Oskarshamn 2, HV 1. 10 minutes 28 to go in the third period. Brilliant finish. Brilliant finish. Austin Wagner. Second goal of the series. Desperate attempt by Colby Sissons to get back at him with a diving play with the stick. But Austin Wagner puts it home. And that is 2-1 to HV. To Oskarshamn, sorry. Big moment in this game. Austin Wagner. We're seeing a replay here. Andre Pettersson with a huge opportunity just before it. Then can't see who it was who tried to get it. I think it might have been, I'm not sure. I was going to say Oliver Kasky, but that's just a guess if I'm being honest. Brilliant finish. What a turnaround. 10 minutes to go now. Oskarshamn with the 2-1 lead. Really good game, this. And it's happened twice now, right? Artie Oksanen had an opportunity to make it 2-0. Great save on him, and HV came back and equalised. And now, Oskarshamn, having just had HV with a big opportunity, come back down the other end of the ice and taken the lead. But there's whistling going on. A HV player has gone down, and Victor Lodin has gone into the box. He is not happy. He's been aggressive, really in a really good way. He's been very effective so far in this game. Best player on the ice for me so far in this one, Victor Odin. He's had 3 situations already in this game, just in the past sort of 10 minutes of the game, where he's felt he should have a corner and hasn't had one. And now he's in the box, and the officials are actually going to the monitors to see if it should be... Oh, dear. Oh, dear. He's going to be in trouble for that. Hugo Fransson, the HV defender, was skating back towards the backboards. Victor Lodin comes in, and he does give him a little forearm smash on the back of his helmet. Victor Lodin is smiling and laughing and shaking his head. I don't know. I think he might be in some trouble for this. The officials, the 2 referees, are in deep discussion. You'll be surprised to learn that as we focus in on different parts of the crowd, the 2 sets of fans have very different opinions on what should come next. But let's hear the decision from the referee.
Efter videobedömning, beslutet på iset ändras till mindre straffet elbowing.
So, it's a roughing call on Victor Lodin. I honestly don't think you can argue with it, much as they're trying to. It was Strawman who was playing the puck. And I don't know. Seeing that replay, it's more of a push. It's more of a, they say elbow. He doesn't catch him with the elbow. He gets him with the forearm. I can understand him giving it, but Victor Lodin, of course, is going to be fed up with it because he has been harshly treated by HV players and has not got a call for it. So he will be annoyed as much because he's been smashed around on 3 separate occasions and HV got away with it. And now HV will go on the power play. So big moment in this game. 9 minutes 30 to go. HV having just gone 2-1 down, now have a prime opportunity to get back in it. And here's the opportunity in front. Great save, Thomas Reeden. So an opportunity there for Tommy Tika. Reeden was able to push it to one side. They're digging away at the boards. And they get it clear to Oskarshamn. And they're able to make a change. So important moment for them now. 9 minutes to go. 1 minute 10 to go on the power play for HV. They drop it off. Oliver Kaski is waiting at the blue line. Looking up, pushes it out wide. Borgström is there and he lays it off. Oh, good play. Oskarshamn got the stick in there and are able to get it clear. So just 40 seconds to go now on the power play. It seems to have gone really quickly. Raden Lentz trying to come through, but the puck comes off his stick. Oskarshamn put it round the boards, but HV able to keep it in the zone. Puck is on edge, but they settle it down again. Now they're behind the goal. Setting up on the blue line. Oskar Stahl, Lirinus trying to find a pass, but they're able to intercept it and dump it down the other end of the ice. And with 5 seconds to go, they've entered the... Oh, on the turnaround. Oskar Stahl, Lirinus again with the opportunity. Good save, Thomas Reeden. Stahl Lirinus has had 4 good opportunities so far in this game. Hit the bar in the first period and was found wide open there. Good save, Thomas Reeden. Has held up well for his team so far. They're going on a power break. What a moment this is. 9 minutes to go in the third period. Oskarshamn lead 2-1. Could go either way, this. Really good game. Camera focuses in on Victor Lodin. He's got a smile on his face. I think it's fair to say he feels hard done by in this game so far. But to be honest, that it has felt a little bit like, and he's now having a chat with one of the referees, it has felt a little bit like that's been part of the game plan by HV. They've focused in on Lodin. He was so good in the first period. Big forechecks, creative, on the puck, really dangerous. And it's felt like HV have targeted him a little bit in the second period and so far in the third. And they're trying to get a reaction from him, and they did. Let's be honest. So HV, you can say they worked that well. It's up to Lodin to focus and keep himself and his energy going in the right direction. 7.5 minutes to go now. Veer opportunity. Thomas Riden, brilliant save, and another. Oh, Andre Petterchon with another opportunity. Unable to get it home. That's another good chance for HV's captain. He's got himself into some dangerous positions so far in this one. Is it going to come to him at some point, or is he going to rue those missed opportunities? That's icing against Oskarshamn. So down the other end of the ice we will go, but the camera focusing on Andre Petterchon again. He's the man who's had the opportunity so far. One chance, brilliant save, Thomas Riden. And then there was another hack at it. It's a really good save. Six and a half minutes to go now. Colby Sissons has the puck behind his own net for HV. Lays it off to Oscar Fisker-Mulgård. Now HV come up and get into the Oskarshamn zone, but that's immediately flicked right back out of it. Stall there and it lays it off. Shot comes in, doesn't get through to the goalie. Always dangerous. There was a good 3 or 4 men in front of the goalie there, Thomas Riden. But he was able to keep it on top. Oh, almost a big opportunity there. How has that not gone in? Oskarshamn almost capitalising on a mix-up behind the net for HV. Right in the duck, but now they're coming again. Victor Lodin with the opportunity. Pushed against the boards. Good defensive work. That was Tommy Tika getting back and doing his defensive duties well. Nick Odison brings it clear for... Oh, there's another coming together. Every challenge is leading to shouts from both sets of fans. How important a power play would be here for both teams. 5 minutes to go. Oskarshamn 2, HV 1. All to play for. Series tied 1 apiece. So whistle against HV. Just seeing a replay now of the opportunity. Dickau missed the puck. Good opportunity. It was Heinrich Sahorna who had the chance, but he put it wide. Ooh, that's disappointing because that's a good opportunity for a player of his quality. Heinrich Sahorna had it out in front, but he put it past the post. Much to the relief of Frederick Dickau, it was his initial mistake with the mishandling the puck that created the opportunity for a turnover. HV come through. Chance in front. Oh, great block. Oskarshamn players throwing their bodies to the ice, putting their bodies on the line. That's going to be icing against them, though. You just feel that there's going to be a wave of pressure coming their way. Will they be able to hold out? Four minutes 22 to go. Top line out there for Oskarshamn. Lucas Jacek in the circle against Oscar Fiskemolgaards. The second line out there for HV. Oskarshamn able to get it clear. Every second counts, right? 4 minutes 10 to go. Just a 1-goal lead for Oskarshamn. Everyone knows how important this game is in this series. Good defensive work by Hinek Sahorna. And now it's a 2-on-1 opportunity for Oskarshamn. Shoots. Oh, puts it wide. Possibly should have passed there. Easy to say when you're watching. But it was a 2-on-1 chance for Oskarshamn. And now there's some pushing and shoving. You don't need to get involved in that. Sort of a Kaski for HV. And frankly, he's been involved in a few little confrontations so far. Oscar Engson, the Oskarshamn captain, was not happy. He did get knocked down, actually. That's a silly little move by Kaski, but just seeing a replay, ooh, I don't know. Nick Erlison took the shot. It wasn't really very close. And he had the man himself, Victor Lodin, there for the pass. If you're going to take the shot there, you've got to get it on target. And he missed, and it wasn't that close for relative to the calibre of players we're talking about. He missed by quite a margin. Well, that come back to bite them. Big chance for HV, and they score. It's immediately come back to bite them. Lovely little pass. And it's been tucked away. It has silenced the Big E Hockey Centre other lander corner of HV fans who are going mad. 3 minutes 22 to go. HV equalise. It is number 17, Isak Brännström, who has got it. And this game just keeps on giving, keeps on coming. Brilliant action. It was down in the corner. Engson had it. Great forecheck by Tommy Tika. Smashed into him. They were able to win the puck with HV. Lovely little pass. And there it is. Tucks it away. Brilliant goal. Brilliant finish by Brännström. Lovely. Goes through his legs. Oh, always a good feeling. That's the shooter there when you tuck it through the legs. Tommy Tika, brilliant work by him. It was his forecheck that set it all up. Won the puck for HV, and that's got them back in it. 2-2, 3 minutes 22 to go. Drama. Fantastic game we've got here. Is there going to be a winner in regulation, or are we heading for overtime? Oh, HV coming through. Shot deflects. Oh, almost evades Thomas Rieden because it took a deflection. Wow. Lovely play by Tommy Tika. It was his forecheck, but then it was his lovely little reverse pass into Isak Brännström. Set it up, and poor Oskarshamn fans, they could see that coming and were screaming, hoping that Thomas Rieden would be able to put off yet another save, but he was unable to. Went through his legs. 2-2. And once again, as we've seen with 2 of the other goals, it comes straight after the other team had a great opportunity. Oskar Storlirinus now coming through, closed down well. He's been a danger man for them. Storlirinus and Andrei Pettershon have been 2 players who've had plenty of opportunities for HV. They've really been noticeable on the ice today. Now Storlirinus gets given a right beating in the corner. Two minutes to go. Is there going to be a late winner in regulation? Ooh, there's a few big hits being thrown in. There are a few. Oh, and another one. There are a few angry players out on that ice. The red mist has come down on a few of these players. And there's another one and another, and it keeps coming. They've got to be aggressive but focused, because there are a few players out there. There's another one. A few players out there who are more interested in trying to line up an opposition player and smashing them than they are focusing on the game here a little bit. And that's just across the line where they want to be. Oskarshamn now, trying to create something. 70 seconds to go. Oskarshamn have had it in the HV zone for a little while, but oh, dodgy pass. Almost Brenström was able to get on it again, but Thomas Rydén puts it away. And that may work nicely. Shot from out wide for Oskarshamn. Doesn't go in, but there's another one. 45 seconds to go. Oh, Raden Lentz has it. Has a shot, goes wide. Back and forth, back and forth. It's end-to-end stuff here. Raden Lentz picks it up again, tries to feed it through, but it hits a Oskarshamn skate and deflects wide. 30 seconds to go. They're in the corner behind the Oskarshamn net. Unable to get out of the zone. It's dumped back in again. It's another big hit tried to be thrown in there. 10 seconds to go. Oskar Storlirinus has it. Had so many opportunities. One more for him. Puts it on net. Well held, Thomas Rydén. 2 seconds to go. That is basically going to be it for regulation. They'll drop the puck for the face-off. There may be a snapshot by HV, but otherwise we are going to overtime. Brilliant game. Andrei Pettershon, the HV captain, has come out. A couple of big opportunities he has had so far in this game. Is there one for him right at the end? It says 1 second to go. I think there's actually 2 seconds. I think they were a bit slow to stop the clock, but that's not going to matter. There we are. Woo, take a deep breath. That is the end of regulation time. Oskarshamn 2, HV 2. Late equaliser for HV through Isak Brenström has made it 2-2. And of course, this isn't your normal quick turnaround, 5 minutes of fun and see if there's a shootout. We have a full-on intermission and a 20-minute period to come. So I will take another break for 10 minutes or so. Get another drink, I think. I need a coffee here. Maybe I don't need a coffee. Maybe I need something to bring me down. I don't know. I'll have a think when I get to my kitchen. Not like it's a long walk. I'm saying that like I live on some sort of estate or something. But yeah, 17 minutes or so now. And then we will be back for a fourth period of overtime. Who is going to win this? What drama. What a game. Brilliant game of hockey so far. The Swedish Hockey League really putting on a show tonight in the relegation playoff. Who's going to win it? Let me set off my timer. There we are. Okay, let's put that hold screen on so we know where we are. There we are. Intermission, so I'm about 30 seconds ahead of the clock in the arena. But there we are. We will be back in about 10 minutes time, 10, 11 minutes time, getting ready for overtime. Hello, welcome back. We are getting ready for overtime between... that's a bit nice. There we go. Between Oskarshamn and HV. The players have just come back out onto the ice. 1 minute 30 to go before the start of overtime. Well, let's say the first period of overtime, because you wouldn't put it past these two teams to keep on going all half of the night. It's always an interesting dynamic when you get a situation like this. HV getting the equaliser with 3 minutes to go. Oskarshamn have just got to put that to one side. It's 2-2. Don't worry about the fact that you were close to winning. Get out there, start again, start afresh and go and get the winning goal. For HV, they will feel they have a chance to nick one here. And what a big result that would be for them if they're able to do it. Just double checking the schedule from here. So obviously first 2 games of the series were played at Husqvarna Garden. So we've got this one at the Biggie Hockey Centre for Oskarshamn. They then play again in Oskarshamn on Friday. It would then be a home game for HV on the Sunday. Then away at Oskarshamn. Then HV again if it goes the full 7 games. And let's be honest, that wouldn't be a surprise with those 2 teams. But so there we are. Big period coming up here. Overtime is upon us. Which way is it going to go? I don't have a clue. That's why we love it, right? We are getting ready. Both sets of fans have the flags waving and are ready to do battle, or to watch their teams do battle, hopefully, rather than the fans themselves. Here we go. It is overtime. Strap yourself in, everybody. This is going to be a wild one, you suspect. I did mention at the end of that third period there were a few players who seemed to have lost their heads a bit and were a bit more focused on lining up an opposition player to smash them than they were to play a game of hockey. So the break has probably done both sides a bit of good. Calm down a bit, clear your head and go out there and try and win the game for your team. But Thomas Rodin has almost got himself into trouble again, the Oskarshamn goalie. Trying to play the puck. That's been a bit of a weakness for him so far, and the puck is going to keep in the zone for HV. So they can now try and set something up. Going around the boards, back to the blue line. Oskarshamn trying to clear it, but unable to do so. They should do now. Yes, up and out, and that's gone over the blue line. So Oskarshamn able to clear it. Battle on the boards. Nick Erlison has done that well in this game. It was his good play that set up the second goal. And there he is again. Great chance. Oh, it's gone wide. I think it went straight wide rather than was saved. We'll have to wait for the replay on that. It was a big opportunity for Heinrich Sahorna, who scored the opening goal in the game. Lovely work again, Nick Erlison. That second line for Oskarshamn, Erlison, Sahorna and Lodin, has been excellent for Oskarshamn. And that was a big opportunity out in front. Oskarshamn trying to reload. That will probably be ice, and it will. So we'll get to see the replay. What happened there? The camera immediately focuses in on Sahorna behind. Now he stood on the bench. Lovely little reverse pass from Nick Erlison. Sahorna's right there. Has to control it with his puck. Shoots it. Ooh, does it hit the top of the net? Side of the net. Side of the net. Couldn't do a lot more with that, I don't think. Controlled it with his right skate and just had to get the shot away as quickly as possible and just hit the side netting. Did have that big chance, of course, at 2-1. 2-on-1. Erlison and Victor Lodini went for the shot. Missed the target. Love to make amends. Well, okay. Oskarshamn now coming into the HV zone. It just gets dumped in. Festland battling on the boards there. Dumps it in. 2 minutes gone. It's drama as well in the Hockey Allsvenska playoffs. Djurgården have just gone up 4-3. In fact, they've just won with a second to go in the first period of overtime against Björklöven. Wow, what a winner. 4-3 to Djurgården. There'll be some scenes at the Corvette Arena there as Djurgården have pulled one out. And they really needed to as well. But focusing, that's in the Hockey Allsvenska. Teams trying to get out of Hockey Allsvenska. These are two teams trying to avoid dropping into it. Oskarshamn now controlling the puck. Shot comes in. It flips up and hits the plexiglass behind the goal. And now there's a battle on the boards, but well done by HV to clean that one up. And then they can come out of their zone. Although that's a sloppy pass from out of defence, and that's going to go for icing. So all that hard work to get out of their zone. And they'll go back into it there. Showing some replays of Victor Lodin. A series of good forechecks. It's really been an aggressive performance by him, but with no little quality as well. Oskarshamn now. Flipping it round the boards, but it doesn't go to one of their players, so HV will just dump it in, although that's well defended by Oskarshamn, so they can regain control of the puck in their own zone, and now try to enter the HV zone, and they do. Oskar Ensing just skating it in. And they're trying to pile on the pressure, and they've done a good job on the forecheck there to win the puck back. Lodin tries to set up. Oh, it's another opportunity. That second line is really firing for them. Good work by Victor Lodin, but the shot went wide. Here they come again. Good little period for Oskarshamn here. Heinix the Hornet working along the boards, but well defended. So errant stick on the ice, getting in the way in the HV zone, but that should get cleared up now as they come out up into the Oskarshamn zone. Oh, there's a chance down Broad Street, and it's a goal! Oskar Ståhl-Lirines. He's been the main man for HV, had so many opportunities in this game, was so unlucky in the first period hitting the bar. He has just won it. What a win. Scenes going on right now. They've rushed to the corner where the HV travelling fans are. They're slamming on the glass. Incredible finish. Oskar Ståhl-Lirines had the puck. He was there, wide open in the centre of the ice. The puck came to him. He fired it home. And that is a 3-2 win for HV Hetiet. Brilliant game, a brilliant finish. He's been one of the most likely men to put the puck in the back of the net throughout this game. And he has done it at the end and won it. He has done it and won it for HV. We're watching the replay. Good work along the boards. The puck comes out to him. There's no one near him. And he fires it home. Brilliant, brilliant finish on the wrist shot. It was Raden Lentz who went down the left. Good work from him. The puck actually deflected out to Ståhl-Lirines. And he just took his time, picked his spot and fired it in. Oh, Thomas Rudem may feel he could have done a little bit better with it. But Lironess doesn't matter to him at all. Goes crazy. Frederick Dickau comes across to celebrate with him. They all pile into the corner. What a finish. What an end to the game. What a game it's been. That's a big blow for Oskarshamn. No doubt about that. They're going to have to pick themselves up off the ice and go again in 2 days' time to try and level up the series 2-2. But right now, it is HV71 who have gained the advantage. They win this one 3-2 in overtime, 2-1 down with just over 3 minutes to go. They equalise, force it to overtime, and now Oskarshamn Lironess has won it. Dramatic scenes, brilliant game, brilliant finish. Not if you're an Oskarshamn fan, of course, but great game of hockey and a wonderful advert for Swedish hockey. This one was brilliant stuff. I'm out of breath. What a great game we got to witness there. Thanks for watching. If you've been watching live, if you're here, do click subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you are reminded when we go live. But we will be back tomorrow evening. Not sure which of the 2 games we will be focusing on. I'll probably have both of them on and try and keep on top of both. It is Färjestad against Rögle and Växjö against, mine's gone blank, Luleå. It's been a big old evening, hasn't it? What an end to that game. Congratulations to HV. They take a 2-1 series lead. Let's see if Oskarshamn can bounce back from that disappointment on Friday evening. Until then, thanks for watching Hockey with Ice as always. I'll see you very soon. Hopefully tomorrow night for some more Swedish Hockey League playoff action as we're in the quarterfinal stage at the top of the league.